Okay, now call the meeting to order. Commissioner Slavin, would you lead us in prayer?
Everybody stand by your head. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, and we just ask, Lord, that you will lead and guide these commissioners as we try to do the business for Scott County and do it to your will. We just thank you for the place we live. We just ask the blessing on the citizens of this county and also on the commissioners and their families. And we ask these things in your name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Glenn. Here. Bird.
Here.
Dutchman. Chadwick.
Here.
Ross. Day.
Here.
Jeffers. Here. Wallace.
Here.
LeGree.
Here.
Newman. Here. Newport.
Here.
Phillips.
Here.
Rush.
Here.
Slater.
Okay, first on the agenda, we have the approval of the minutes from December 19, 2016. Okay, voting on voice vote. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have the approval of the notaries and bond approvals. See, we have Michael R. Potter. And next, we have Veronica Carson. Okay, with the surety bond, Western Surety Company for Peggy Duncan, and personal surety to Rita Jean Phillips.
Motion approved. Second.
Okay, voting on voice vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Okay, next we have the financial reports. You have in your booklet reports from the county clerk, the trustee, and the quarterly reports from the county clerk, register of deeds, and the veterans office. Entertain a motion to approve these. Second. Okay. Is there any changes? Okay. Voting on voice vote, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Okay, next on the agenda, we have school matters. Is there anyone here from the school that would like to speak? Okay. She's from Oneida.
Yeah, I'm Jeannie Hatfield. I'm the director of Oneida. Just letting you know everything's back in session. We're running smooth and doing great. We're happy to be here.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, next on the agenda, we have sheriff's reports. Is anyone here from the sheriff's department that would like to speak? Okay, moving on to road matters. Mr. Sexton, is there anything you'd like to say?
No, we're just working. We're still out there trying to work. I know people get complaints on the road this time of year. It's hard to keep those up when it's frozen, rain. We rode the roads today pretty good, and Blues District over there, Smoky. I'm waiting on them to kill him. So that's about the rough we got out there. But of course, they'll be, all this rain and all that stuff, they will be, there'll be a little gravel road muddy. We had a little controversy the other day on that on Facebook. So instead of going out on Facebook, just call our road department number, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they do that on their phone. Just let us know if they put that in the code, this Facebook junk. I've left a man off the alpha, anybody's got a job, stay off of it. It's just a bunch of rules like that. So, I mean, we're trying, but we'll catch up.
The Mom Deborah's Road, can you check that?
Good buddy out there.
Son?
But we got problems out there, I know, freezing and weather like we got, and people got a right to complain, but call us and tell us what we, about it, instead of on this Facebook and stuff. Then everybody gets involved, and 99% of them ain't true. You know, I'm real, I could lie to you all if I want to look in the face. If I lie to you and I start grinning, you're just gonna lie then. But what matters, what really brought me up on that was, I went to work this morning, on my men, well, the road department, you know, they're complaining about this, that, and the other, you know. And like I told them, they don't look at you guys out here pushing snow, which we've been very lucky this year. You know, pushing snow, trying to make it safe. They never do look at that, jeopardizing their own life out there to try to get the roads fixed up, where they're more safe on them. But they're good people, they're straight up.
Okay, moving on to the general public. Is there anyone here from the general public that would like to speak? Okay, moving on down to the committee reports and resolutions. First on the agenda is the Parks and Recreation.
Scott County Park and Recreation Committee, January 3rd. Meeting was called to order at 5:11 p.m. by Kenny Channel. Members present, Kenny Channel, Sonny Reagan, Rick Russ, Jim Jeffers, Chad Martin. Members absent, Kim Kier, Sherry Butler. Other members present, Finance Director, Ginger Reynolds, Mr. Mayor Purdue. Discussed fundraisers for Memorial, the Anson Park, and that's about it. Motion Jim Jeffers and second by Chad Martin to adjourn the meeting. Voting aye, all present. I'll make a motion to put those to record.
Second.
Voting on voice vote, put those minutes to record. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Has anything been done so far to determine what we're going to spend? How much it's going to cost for this one?
We're going to discuss it at the February work session to determine.
That is in the work.
It's in the works right now, getting some estimates from several companies, and some ideas of cost and also of what it could look like. So I should discuss that at February work session.
We need to go over the flooding. Thank you.
Okay, moving on to the Intergovernmental Committee. Let's see, I think Chairman Cross, he's not here, but someone.
Scott County Intergovernmental Committee, June 3rd, or January 3rd, 2017. Members present, Blue Day, Jim Jeffers, Kenny Chadwell, Ernest Phillips, Patty Brown, Mike Slavin. Members absent was Trent Cross. Meeting was called to order at 6:01 p.m. by Mike Slavin, acting chairman. Motion by Kenny Chadwell, second by Patty Brown, to return the 2014 CDG grant to the state of Tennessee. Voting aye, all present. Motion by Kenny Chadwell, second by June Jeffers, to authorize the county mayor, Dale Purdue, to apply for the 2017 CBG grant. Voting aye, all present. Tony Taylor discussed with the full commission on the sale transaction between Renova Health Incorporated and Pioneer Health Services Incorporated on January the 6th, 2017. Number 4, motion by Blue Day, second by Patty Brown, to adjourn the meeting. Voting aye, all present.
Make a motion, approve minutes, report.
I'll second the motion.
Okay. We need a roll call vote to return the CDBG grant. Okay, voting on the minutes. Voting on voice vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
Okay, now I'll read the resolution. First one is to return, like the mayor said, to return the CBG grant. This is 2014. The second one will be to apply for a 2017 grant. Resolution authorizing Scott County to return the 2014 Community Development Block Grant. Whereas the Community Development Block Grant Program awarded Scott County a 2014 CBG grant for the Scott County Ellenwood Wastewater Collection System. Whereas Scott County entered into an agreement with the town of Huntsville to take over the Ellenwood Collection System, thus taking Scott County out of the wastewater treatment and collection program. And whereas Scott County, with approval of the state, was willing to give the 2014 CBG grant to the town of Huntsville upon completion of their current Community Development Block Grant. And whereas the town of Huntsville informed the state and Scott County that they will not be able to complete their current CBG grant in the time prescribed by the state to allow for transfer of funds. And whereas the state of Tennessee informed Scott County that in order to apply for much needed emergency equipment under the umbrella of the 2017 CBG application, Scott County must relinquish the 2014 CBG grant back to the state that will allow for a 2017 CBG grant application. Whereas Scott County has been advised that professional services performed in the course of the 2014 CBG grant have been paid, that there will be no reimbursement obligation on Scott County. Now therefore be resolved, the Scott County Commission hereby authorizing the Scott County Mayor and his staff to take whatever actions are needed in order to turn back committed 2014 CBG funds back to the state, and also hereby authorize the Scott County Mayor to prepare and submit the 2017 CBG grant.
Motion to approve the resolution.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, voting on roll call vote.
Brown,
Aye.
Burt,
Aye.
Marshall, Chadwell,
Aye.
Day, Jeffers,
Aye.
Miles,
Aye.
McBroom,
Aye.
Newman,
Aye.
Newport,
Aye.
Phillips,
Aye.
Rice,
Aye.
Slavin.
Second one, a resolution authorizing Scott County to make a 2017 Community Block Grant application. Whereas the Community Development Block Grant Program was, as administered by the state of Tennessee, offers grants to local jurisdictions to fund sewer and water line extensions, sewer and water system upgrades, as well as community livability projects. And whereas the Community Development Block Grant Program also offers a reduction in the percentage match for a 3-star community. Whereas the match for the 2017 CBG grant for Scott County is 14%, with the 3-star initiative bringing the match to 10% or $35,000 based on a $315,000 grant limit. Now therefore be resolved that the Scott County Commission hereby commits to applying for a CBG Community Development Block Grant funds not to exceed $315,000. And be it further resolved that the Scott County Commission will commit to provide matching funds in the amount of 10% or $35,000 of the total obligated project cost. The total CBG grant application will not exceed the amount of $350,000. Be it therefore resolved, the Scott County Commission has selected East Tennessee Development District to assist in the application and administration of the proposed project upon approval of ECD.
Motion approved.
Second. Okay. Voting on roll call vote.
Brown,
Aye.
Burt,
Aye.
Marshall,
Aye.
Chadwell,
Aye.
Day,
Aye.
Jeffers,
Aye.
Miles,
Aye.
McBroom,
Aye.
Newman,
Aye.
Newport,
Aye.
Phillips,
Aye.
Rice,
Aye.
Slavin.
That's all I have under the intergovernmental committee. I think Mr. Brown said that Trent was still seeing patients, so he won't be here. And I think Mr.
He's sick. called me and told me he wasn't feeling good. Okay. So moving on to the Community Development Committee. Ms. Newman.
Community Development Committee is called to order at 6:24 PM by Robin Newman, chairperson on January 3rd, 2017. Members present, Robin Newman, Mike Slavin, Rick Russ, June Jeffers, Eric Newport. Members absent, Trent Cross, Sheila Buckram. Number 1 was the discussion on building codes. No action was taken. Number 2 was a motion by Eric Newport, second by Rick Russ, to adjourn, voting aye, all present.
You say second, Jim? Okay, voting on voice vote, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
Is there any new information on the building codes today? Anything new?
I do know I went to an ETDD meeting in Knoxville, and even Terry Brobkowski, which is the head of that, he's trying to deal with it also, and it is in legislative matters down there to be voted on, and a resolution brought out probably, maybe to fix it to where we don't have to opt in. I'm not sure about that. That's a guesswork on my side. But I do know they're trying to resolve it, because all of a sudden this come out and fire marshal's actually the one that brought down, that he found that in something, and they're trying to get it straightened out. I'm not sure what they'll end up doing with it, but maybe it'll be a good thing for everybody, maybe.
Okay.
I've also met with a couple of contractors since our last meeting and have just a little bit of information to share. I think I would encourage everybody to kind of dig a little deeper into this. I think perhaps there's been somewhat of a misconception that everyone who has opted in is following the Tennessee codes. So I would just encourage everybody to kind of look into that a little bit deeper before we take a vote on that and word vote aye. I know it seems like that's the only possibility we may have, but I will say this, I have talked to several, and it is going to cost jobs. I mean, there are people who are going to, if this goes into effect, who are going to have to go into another livelihood. And I do think, even within our own county, in municipalities, that, I would be interested to know exactly what Oneida is doing, exactly what Huntsville is doing, because I think there has been somewhat of a little bit of a misconception brought to us when the state was here the last time. So I would certainly encourage everybody to try to check into that and make sure that you're as knowledgeable about it as you possibly can be before we do come to a vote, hopefully in February. Whether one way or the other, to opt in or to stay where we are in the opt-out situation.
We have Mr. Keys will be here Friday, is that correct?
6 o'clock,
Yeah.
Maybe you can shed some light on the legislation.
town hall.
That's being introduced.
It's supposed to be being resolved there, is that what you asked me?
Yeah, he can basically shed some light on what basically the legislation would be
What it's due.
before we have to come to the decision to make the vote.
Well, even in that meeting I was in, I'm kind of led to believe that what she said is the truth, that it's being just a little pushed over.
Yeah.
Because apparently it makes money for the people involved on that side, I'm not sure. And I probably shouldn't say that, but anyhow, that's what I know, and
I noticed tonight, we've got someone else here that may, I don't know if he wants to speak or not, but Ronnie, would you like to say anything about it? Or you just hear the list?
I just want to know firsthand what's going on with it.
Okay,
Not done.
okay, I just want to be sure, you know, if you want to speak, I want to give you a chance to speak.
Thank you.
okay. So moving on to the Buildings and Grounds Committee, Chairman Russ. Okay, I skipped one, I'm sorry. Back up and let's go to Emergency Services. Chairman Phillips.
Call or emergency service committee over. Meeting we did start that, and I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Members present, Ernest Phillips, Rick Burke, Sam Miles, Patty Brown, Kenny Chadwell, David Blue Day, Robert Brown. First on the agenda, Jim Reed to discuss the ambulance service finance and ambulance service plan to purchase a used vehicle. Jim, you want to get your?
The only thing I can say is that we did get the vehicle, we went and picked it up. It seems, as much as I know about mechanics, it seems to be very mechanical sounds. And as far as for an ambulance, really good looking truck, I think we done well getting it. And we should have it up and within 2-3 weeks, we should have it up and running. We got some stuff ordered for it now to get it striped and the county name and everything on it. Everything else is pretty well ready to go. And that's all I have, unless you all have questions.
Well, then, on the second one, motion, Patty Brown, second, Rick Burke, to adjourn the meeting, voting all in favor.
I make a motion to put the minutes to it.
All in favor, say aye. Anyone opposed?
Bird? Yeah, that's 2 seconds, 2 seconds. Okay, voting on voice vote, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Next, we have buildings and grounds. Chairman Russ.
Meeting was called for January 3rd, 2017, 6 p.m. with Rick Russ, chairman. Members present, Sam Wiles, Rick Russ, Eric Newport, Robert Broom, Rick Burke, Robert Newman. Members absent, Sheila Buckner. Discussion of special call meeting was called for the Building and Ground Committee on January 12th, 2017, at 6 p.m. at the Scott County Office Building to discuss some proposals on empty space for the buildings. Motion by Robin Newman, second, Eric Newport, to adjourn the meeting. Voting aye, all present.
Motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Voting on voice vote, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
That meeting on January 12th was canceled due to John Bailey had some other engagements, and also it was the day I had to work, so we will be bringing up those other issues in the next Building Grounds Committee.
Okay, moving on to the Finance Committee.
Finance Committee, January 9th, 2017, members present, Mike Slavin, Ernest Phillips, Steve Sexton, Gene Jeffers, Dale Perdue, Bill Hall. Members absent was Ken Chadwell. Also present was Ginger Reynolds, Finance Director. Meeting was called to order at 5 p.m. by Mike Slavin, Chairman. Motion by Ernest Phillips, second by Bill Hall, to open the bids. Voting aye, all present. Motion by Bill Hall, second by Gene Jeffers, to accept the lowest bid from First National Bank at 3.59% on a 60-month note for $500,000 for the Scott County Highway Department for road improvements. Voting aye, all present. Motion by Gene Jeffers, second by Ernest Phillips, to approve the surplus of Unit 4, 2008 Chevrolet 3500 from the ambulance service to the Tennessee College of Applied Technology in Oneida. Voting aye, all present. Motion by Dick Sexton, second by Dale Perdue, to adjourn the meeting. Voting aye, all present.
Entertain a motion to approve. No votes. Ready? Okay, voting on voice vote, the president.
Question first, please.
Okay.
Why are we doing the $500,000 note?
Okay, that's out of his budget.
Okay.
He's paying for it back through the road department funds. It has to come through the finance committee and this county commission and we did. But that's all through the road department. It has nothing to do really with the county commission as far as the tax rate.
Okay, voting on voice vote, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Okay, are there any other matters that needs to come before the court today?
I have one matter. So, Most of you know that the clerk and master retired a month or so ago. We're going to go with that. Mike Potter has been appointed to that position. So we need to approve a $100,000 surety bond for him. My understanding, is that right? So I have the bond here, so I'll make a motion that we approve this $100,000 surety bond for Mike Potter.
Okay, voting on voice vote, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Are there any other announcements anyone wants to make?
Mr. Mayor, for several months now, we've talked about getting some speakers intercoms. One of the biggest complaints I've got is nobody can still hear us within this commission.
True.
You was going to follow up on that?
And they keep telling me to check with Paul from the radio station, that he might give me some insight. I can't remember to call it. I'll have to say I'm the guilty bird. Paul, are you back there?
Yes, sir.
Would you try to help me, or let's try to look at something that we might introduce an intercom system in here that people could hear what was going on. And they really do complain a lot about it.
Yeah, it's a difficult room because of all of the acoustic problems.
Okay,
We'll look at it.
okay, we'll look at it. I appreciate it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay, we move on to adjourn the meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
Philip?
Hey, wait, you're trying to get one out of the budget committee, was that brought up tonight? It wasn't brought up.
We didn't meet.
Hey, me.
Oh,
Order.
okay.
He wasn't here.
Second.
Tiffany? Blue? Second. Okay. Voting on voice vote to adjourn the meeting. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Chairman Slavin, care to dismiss this.
Heavenly Father, we just thank you for the meeting we've had and the way it's been conducted. We just pray, Lord, that it's in your will. Once again, we just ask that as we leave this place, that you'll bring us back safely and lead, guide, and direct us. And we ask these things in your name. Amen.
Amen.